I'm Suza from Fit Pilates Online, and together we're going to do a quick workout. At the end of it, you'll feel hot and you'll look great. So come with me onto your mat. Remember, you shouldn't feel any pain through your knees, your joints or your back, but you will feel your muscles working. We're going to start with bent knee fallout. That exercise is for the core muscles, so make sure your pelvis is level. Inhale to tighten your core and lower one bent knee out towards the floor. Exhale to bring the knee back up to the ceiling. So inhale and take the other leg away, and exhale to come back up to the ceiling. Keep alternating the legs and inhale to take it out. Exhale to lift it up. Good. So keep going. You should feel even weight through both hips as you're working. So the challenge here is to keep your muscles turned on to keep the control of the pelvis. So it's not about how low you take the knee, but take it as far as you can, maintaining even weight across both hips. So the muscles we're working here are the core muscles, your pelvic floor muscle, which runs vertically up your body, and your transversus abdominis muscle, which runs horizontally across your body. And it's mainly that one, the transversus abdominis muscle, that we're working here. It's the muscle I call the tight jeans muscle. So we all know that when we're trying to do up the last button on our tight jeans, we try and pull our hip bones towards each other. That's the muscle that you're tightening. So keep that turned on because that's going to keep your hips level. Let's do one more to each side. So it's inhale to take the knee out, exhale to bring it up, inhale out to the other side, and exhale to bring the knee back up to the ceiling. Good. So now that our core is engaged, we're going to work on the abs. So we're going to start with a chest lift. So we start with our hands to the ceiling. Keep the knees to the ceiling and the feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart. We're going to inhale, tighten those core muscles. Exhale, sweep the hands to the hips, lift the head and chest to look at the thighs, and inhale to lower back down. So exhale, sweep the hands, lift the head and chest, and inhale to lower down. So keep going and focus on the belly button. Make sure it's pulling back towards your spine. You shouldn't feel any strain through your neck. Slide the ribs down to your hips so that it pulls your chest up. Nod your chin in so that it comes with your chest. Bringing your head up with your chest and gently lower back down. We're going to do 5 more. So make sure you initiate the movement with your ribs. You should feel your shoulder blades pulling up off the mat. Don't worry if they don't come up that high, that's okay. Nod your chin in so you're not feeling strain through the back of the neck. Now when I say nod the chin in, that doesn't mean holding an orange underneath your chin like those 1970s party games. That means you've just seen me across the room at a party and you're saying hello and you're just doing a little nod. Okay, so you might feel the muscles through the front of the neck working. That's a good thing. Okay, and the pelvis stays nice and still and flat. So be sure that you're not tilting from both ends like a double end crunch like this. Keep your pelvis flat and lift a little higher. One more. That's probably a bit more than 5, but think of it a gift with purchase. Inhale to lower down. Okay, so the abs are starting to warm up, but we're going to work the obliques. So they're the smaller muscles with the diagonal fibres through here. They're the ones that support the back and trim the waist, so that's an added bonus. For this one, we're going to take the legs to tabletop. So inhale to tighten the core muscles. Exhale to take one leg to tabletop. That's where the shin is parallel to the floor, looking like a table. And then take the other one up. Good. Hands start to the ceiling, and this time the hands go either side of one leg. So exhale, lift the head and chest, sweep the hands either side of one leg, and inhale to lower down. Other side, exhale, sweep and lift, and inhale to lower down. So you should feel your torso twisting as you sweep across the body. Think about sending the rib across to the opposite hip. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears because they get pretty enthusiastic and they like to join in. This is an ab workout, not a shoulder workout. Good. Let's do 3 more to each side after this one. Keep an eye on that belly button. Make sure it's pulling into the spine as you lift. No popping of the abs. Exhale, sweep and lift. Good. There's 2 more to each side. It's a bonus that we get to do 2 sides. That way there's 4 to go, not 2. Exhale, sweep and lift. Inhale down, 1 more each way. Really reach and rotate through the torso. Feel like you're reaching for your feet as you sweep past the hips. And inhale to lower down. Now don't flop the feet down, just lower them 1 at a time. Excellent. So we've worked the core and the abs. We're going to move on to the glutes. Lying on your side, lying on the bottom arm, bend your knees so your feet are stacked and bring them back in line with the spine. Stack your knees, your hips and your shoulders and bring your top hip slightly further forward. You'll notice that your top knee is slightly further forward than your bottom knee, and that's a good thing. Finally, lift the underside of the waist as if you've got ants crawling through underneath. Okay, so top hand, just rest on the floor in front of you. Inhale to tighten your core muscles, and again, it's that tight jeans muscle. It's going to keep your hips nice and stable. Glue the feet together. Exhale to lift that top knee only as high as you can until you feel that glute muscle lock in. Inhale to lower back down again. Exhale to lift the top knee and inhale to lower down. So bring that top hand and pop it on that glute muscle or on your buttock muscle. You'll feel your muscle working as you're working away. It'll also help to turn that muscle on and make the muscle work a little harder. So exhale to lift and inhale to lower. Keep going. You should feel that muscle starting to warm up now. Make sure that you're not rotating through your hips or rolling through the hips as you work away here. So if you roll through the hips, you're going to use your thigh and your abs. So we want to keep the work in the glute. So let's do 5 more. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. There's 3 to go like this. And now 2. And now 1. And now we're going to add on after this one. So exhale, lift, and halfway down. And we're going faster for 10. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently lower down. Don't plop it down. Excellent. Okay, let's flip over to the other side. Do it all again. So stack your feet, bring them back in line with your hips and with your spine. Lying down, and your knees, your hips, your shoulders are all stacked. Roll that top hip forward slightly and lift the underside of the waist so the ants can crawl through. Bring the top hand, pop it on that buttock so you can feel the glute muscle working. Glue the feet together and exhale to lift the top knee. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift and inhale to lower. Good. So keep going. Now just remember that this is a small movement. So you're not meant to lift it as high as you can, only as high as you can go without rolling through the hips. So tighten that tight jeans muscle, keep the hips level and stable. Make sure the feet are really gluing together, press them together. Don't let the heel or the toes lift off. Good. How's that muscle going? You should feel it warming up. Sometimes it feels like daggers. Sometimes I think it's like out of that movie Psycho. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to take it up and hold it up. Halfway down. We're going faster for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down again. Good. Okay, let's work on the arms. So we don't do Pilates push-ups. Pilates push-ups are a little different to your usual push-ups. They're in 3 stages. So let's take the hands slightly wider than the mat. I like to keep the heel of my hands on the mat so I can maintain grip. Turn the fingers to 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. The knees can either be under the hips, that's level 1, or take them slightly further away so that you're in a kneeling plank, or on the toes. So let's start in the knees in a kneeling plank. For Pilates push-ups, we do it in 3 stages. So it's inhale, 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 and exhale to press back up. Inhale, 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 and exhale to press back up. So keep going. There's 10 of these. And as you work away, make sure that you're tucking your tailbone under. So don't lift the tailbone into the air. Keep the tailbone tucked under. Maintain a straight line from your knees through your hips and to your shoulders. Make sure as you're working away that you're lowering your chest towards the floor and not your head. So no dangling of the head. I've lost count, so there's probably 3 to go. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale to press back up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale up. One more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale to press back up. Oh, let's do another one. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale to press back up and lean back onto your heels for a bit of a stretch. Good. So by now you should be feeling really warm and looking pretty hot. If you'd like to do more fun workouts with me, subscribe now and I'll see you on the mat.